Hello YouTube watch lovers, and these are my first impressions of the Tudor Pelagos 39 on my wrist. Just bought this, just walked out of these doors that I'm showing you on these pictures. The Belfast distributor AD for Tudor really sold me the first watch on the island. I don't think that anybody else owns a Tudor Pelagos 59 in the whole island, in the whole isle. So what I have on my wrist is my trusty Black Bay 58 Blue. I will be actually making the comparison of the blue watch because my Black Bay 58 Black is on the leather strap. It's just more vintagey, gorgeous feeling that I get from this watch, and I want to keep it on the leather strap. So to compare the Tudor, the more about the newer watch, I will be comparing it to my Black Bay 58 Blue on the stainless steel bracelet. I'm liking this watch. I'm liking everything about this watch. I wouldn't change it for anything. Wow. But what about the Pelagos? Okay, it's only hours since I bought this watch. Just needed to charge up the battery for my camera, and I bought it from Lance Jewelers here in Belfast, and a real privilege to be the first person on the island to really come in touch with this watch. So my initial impressions, I will do another follow-up video after I've had this watch for a couple of weeks on my wrist. But really, with the new Omega, with the new Tudor, I'm feeling like I'm in the thickness of it, right in the middle of all the best that comes out of Geneva. Oh, and yes, this is the Tudor Geneva watch. So I haven't put on this watch since I left the shop. Well, they adjusted the bracelet for me, and this is the first reveal of the Tudor Pelagos 39. I'm telling you immediately that this is a much better reincarnation of the Tudor Snowflake Submariner, and the inclusion of this ceramic bezel. I will show it to you in detail, but I just want to put this directly. I think this is a better alternative to the Rolex Submariner that you have in the Tudor range. Black Bay 58 will be much more of a vintage 1960s Submariner, and this is the alternative to the current ceramic Submariner, the 41mm. So let us go through the initial impressions and how much I appreciate the watch, and let us compare to the basic, well, the analysis of this watch. But let us put the Tudor on the wrist first of all, and then we'll compare it to the blue 58. So I need to learn to say 39. I really want to say 58, but that would be wrong, obviously. Okay, what else is in the box? This looks like the new outlook of the Tudor warranty card, and this is the new Tudor owner's manual, and obviously I have the card, and in here, so you do get the rubber strap, and I will try to quickly explain to you why the rubber strap comes in 3 pieces. So there is a diving extension immediately with the rubber strap. I haven't put this on. I'll probably give this in the full review of the watch in a couple of weeks time. Today I'm glad that Tudor included the rubber strap. This is like an extra that comes with the Pelagos. Jesus, so many new words to pronounce. So here is, and here are the extra links. So 3 extra links. This would fit on a significantly bigger wrist, but not the biggest of the wrists. So let us put the Pelagos on the wrist finally. So guys, I told you in one of my previous videos that Tudor have figured out the way how to make this 39mm case diameter watches so that they fit my wrist, my 18 centimeters circumference wrist, like a glove, like they fit my wrist perfectly well. I couldn't wish for a better fit from any watch. Really liking it, immediately liking it. So it is significantly lighter than the Black Bay 58 Blue. So this one weighed out, so this is 39, 104.23 grams on the scales, while the Black Bay 58, that was the bracelet was adjusted to my wrist, it was 130.67 grams, so 26 grams lighter for the Pelagos, because it's made out of grade 3 titanium. Okay, let us get it back on the wrist. So 39 might be a slightly puzzling number, because 39 is the actual case diameter of the watch. The actual bezel diameter is 40. So this is very good, kind of comparing to the 40mm ceramic Submariner. You can see that the bezel extends like a ½ millimeter on both sides of the case of the Pelagos. So what is also very exciting for me, that the lug-to-lug distance have decreased compared to the 58. So the Pelagos have 46mm lug-to-lug distance, while the 58 had 48mm lug-to-lug. So, and also the watch is brushed. You can see that 58 was polished. I don't know if I prefer the brushed or the polished finishing on the case of the watch. Just need to wear this. Need to have the Pelagos on my wrist to finally decide. So it's even shorter in the lug-to-lug, but will make it better for smaller wrists. The bezel is 40mm, and the width of the watch, so the 58 has this significantly domed crystal, sapphire crystal, while the Pelagos, the 39, has a very flat, very close to the watch dial, much closer than the vintage looking 58. So we went down from 12.8mm width of the watch of the 58 down to 12mm in the 39. And obviously both watches have the EMT 5400, the COSC certified movement, which I am really happy with. I'm happy with this movement in my Ranger. I'm happy with this movement in the Pelagos. You see, the watch is ideal, and I think that this is the competitor to the Rolex Submariner, because this shining black bezel makes it really stand out on the stainless steel bezel of the 58. So this is a 60 click, very comfortable, very well fitting diving watch bezel. So it's not bi-directional, it's monodirectional. It's 60 click, but you cannot get it better than the bezel of the Pelagos. Really liking the watch, liking the different feel to the 58. This is definitely a different watch, and definitely something worth keeping and worth getting a proper experience with. So I would tell you, if you are interested in this closer to the this is a snowflake, so snowflake markers, snowflake hands, so this closer to the snowflake Tudor Submariner, the vintage watch feel. This comes in the shape of this Pelagos, and I think it is very good. I think it is very good, and I'm really happy to give you this review now in the first day with the watch. But so I did with the Ranger, and probably having a proper connection to my Tudor AD, this will be a permanent feature on my channel. So you see, the dial is not sunburst. The bezel is reflective. The bezel is much more reflective than the toned down ceramic bezel of the 42mm, the more toolish, say a 42mm Tudor Pelagos. I don't really know the feeling of the watch. I cannot relate to you. So this is the T-clasp, and a very good clasp, and the bracelet also comes with the diving extension. So I will show you. So the clasp, the T-fit clasp, allows you on the wrist quick adjustment. So I'm now using the T-fit adjustment, and I will show you what the bracelet looks fully open. Okay, I had to practice this for a bit, but here is the T-fit extension that comes in the clasp, about 10mm, and then if you just press on the top of the diver's extension, it really pops open, and it is quite easy once you've managed to use it. And this is the extra half centimeter diver's extension that you can get on the watch. Presumably you have fully extended T-fit, and this is the diver's extension. I like this. This feels new. This feels something novel, something just made by Tudor. So fold it and close it. Okay, and this is the way it fits my wrist best at the moment. Liking the watch, liking the fact that I'm now in possession of this new watch, and obviously would like to have an experience with the Tudor Pelagos 39 on my wrist for the next couple of weeks, and I will do a follow-up video, well, based on this experience for you. But today I really say it's a worthy addition to my collection. Really want to try wearing this fully titanium watch, and obviously this is the finishing level you expect from a Swiss watch. Really beautiful, and it is different to the Black Bay, which is more like an original, the vintage Submariner, and this is like an alternative to the new ceramic Submariner. Really different to the feeling of the Black Bay 58 on my 18 centimeter circumference wrist. So guys, thanks for watching, and for news and new watch reviews, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.